leading right into day one, night one of WrestleMania. So once again, episode 9 of The Pop coming live to you on the Friday, going right into the weekend. Man, WrestleMania 42 is the season, man. It's the weekend. Cena's supposed to be hosting it. They still getting shit popping off because Jey Uso, he went on It Is What It Is, and he snatched up Cameron, dragged him across the desk. So look, hey, you know they want to put those butts in the seats. It's just another thing to talk about. Bro, they broke the internet on Thursday. Every time even if it didn't come down, it came down your timeline. I know it came down your timeline. And even if it didn't, you type in WRES before you even get wrestling out, Jey Uso Cameron. And then Cameron just went on today, one of his guys, like, yo, I'm going to see you at WrestleMania. Man, that's just one more thing to go with everything, man. They just did like what's it called? WWE World. And they brought in everybody, a lot of the participants that's going to be in WrestleMania. Liv Morgan still talking that talk. They ended the show with CM Punk. Of course, they had Becky. They had AJ Lee out there. I just saw some events all over media with other people, other podcasters, stuff like that. Hey, one of these days, hey guys, you know, y'all rock with us. You know, we'll be setting up in Vegas, or we be setting up wherever the venue is. So when we do On the Swivel presents The Pop, we'll be there at a WrestleMania or SummerSlam or Royal Rumble. That's one of our main goals, one of our biggest goals right there. So let's get into it. I know that a lot of people been down on the product, been down on Triple H. I think it's a lot of TKO pulling the strings. I always say this, regardless of what people think about Triple H, Paul Levesque, but from what I've read and what I've seen from interviews, he got a smart wrestling mind. You can't go from being really competent in your storylines and then having this fall off. It's powers that be. You know, he answers to people, but it would just seem like it was clear, like when he had more control, now some other people are at factor. And I'll get into that real quick. So, get into that. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. The build up to this match was dope. The build up, bro, two legends that got a pass. And people forget, if you weren't around or, you know, during this era, during this time, when Cody Rhodes was Stardust, he was coming up in the business and he had matches against Randy. He used to drive Randy Orton around. Randy is OG. He left, he went to the Independents, he did his thing. New Japan, Bullet Club, boom. AEW helped start AEW with Tony Khan, boom. Circle back around, and we got this match that's been teased over the last 2 years, if y'all paid attention. Boom, we got it. Randy's going for 15-time world champion, WWE champion. He said he had a legend on the phone. And he said it was legendary, like legendary from a legendary family. When they could have still done it alone, but okay, legendary family. All the speculations went out there. Could be Ric Flair. Could be his own dad, Cowboy Orton. Hell, some people are speculating, do you smell it could have been The Rock? These niggas brought out a punter. They brought out Pat McAfee. Bro, it was underwhelming, not needed. What, WTF? What are y'all doing? Then Cody, on the other side of it, at MSG, Madison Square Garden, he comes out and he does an in-ring promo with Stephanie McMahon. You know, she got a bit pop. Okay, we haven't seen Stephanie in a while. Okay. And this was so unnecessary. She goes out doing the promo. She slaps him. Oh, maybe a moment that Brandy Rhodes come out? No. So when she got done talking, he grabs her by the arm, pulls her back. Oh, big moment. Maybe Triple H comes out to defend his old lady. No. So after this drawn out back and forth, blah, 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 he tells Stephanie McMahon, thank you. So you get slapped in the face, you yank her by the arm, and you say thank you? That was the most Y'all should have just had Stephanie come out there and say, hey, everybody, we're Madison Square Garden tonight. The home that started WrestleMania. And my grandfather and my father, and blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. You didn't need Cody Rhodes for that. That made Cody look bad. It was stupid. Randy, he doesn't need Pat McAfee. But in their minds, as Triple H said today on ESPN, as long as the people talking about it, and I'm talking about it my damn self. So the build started like this, and it's doing like this. All I'm gonna say is I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see him involved with nothing. Stand out over there on the side. You want to get your pom-poms and cheer for Randy Orton. You do that. AJ Lee, Becky Lynch, that build up been boring. AJ Lee, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't watching during that time. They did a great job, as WWE always does, when they bring back somebody and she hadn't been around the business for 10, 11 years. And they did the rollout. They said, oh, AJ Lee is back and this, that, and a third. And, oh, she was this, she was that. Well, okay, I get it. Okay. She was somebody 11 years ago. She's married to CM Punk. All right, cool. Clearly they're going to, she dipped her feet in the water. What's up, DJ Champ, man? Thanks, my boy. Thanks for that, man. You come on if you want to, man. Hey, drop some questions if not. So I said, okay, cool. They put her right with Becky Lynch. The husbands don't like each other. Now they don't like each other. Cool. But when the rubber needed to hit the road, AJ Lee is boring. And Becky was pushing the promo, being a little extra. And I caught on to something. If y'all noticed the last, 2-3 weeks, they ain't have them on TV. They said, look, this is as much as we're going to get out of this. So I believe, let me see. Yeah, they wrestled night 1. The match better be a 5-star banger, dope match. Y'all better knock that out the park to make up for a lackluster build. So y'all better make up for that. So I'm just thinking about the build, you guys. So, hey, everybody, this is the pre-show on the Pop episode 9. It's your boy, One Shot Scott Michael Talks. We're going to come on tomorrow. My broadcast bro going to be on here tomorrow. So check us out on the Swivel _ podcast, The Pop. We're going to talk about wrestling all weekend long, all weekend. So just warming it all up. So just talk about the build. What's up, my boy Champ? What you say? I'm like Cameron. I'm waiting on Sundays. Okay. Well, I'm talking about the build up right now, my boy. Just talking about the build. Some things I don't like. They could have done better. Some things. I'm about to talk about some of the positive builds now, but right now, yeah. I'm coming off the rope with the elbow drop. because some of the builds been whack. Gunther, Seth Rollins, obviously that came out of nowhere. That was a product of Braun Breaker not recovering from injuries. So you wanted Seth to be on the card. Gunther, so now you insert Gunther, put him on the card. It's no build. You want to try to put Gunther in some kind of connection with Paul Heyman. Yeah, I get what you tried to do, but let's be real. Now the match, I ain't gonna lie. Those two together, I love them in the ring. Gunther's old school, technical guy. He gonna give you the chops. He gonna boom. He got that power bomb. Seth Rollins, athletic. You know what he does. So the styles in match, it can be a really good match. It can be a really good match. It's just no build for it. So I'm gonna watch it because I think it's gonna be a match. It's just like zero build. All right, I'm gonna get into one thing that I really did like: CM Punk, Roman Reigns. That was a great build. The back and forth. Everybody know they do not like each other. It was like a genuine, like even this week. Saw them on multiple different platforms on YouTube, and they're really selling that heat, that hate. Obviously, bro, they're both great in the ring. It was literally where us as fans would take and score. Okay, first night, okay, he won that round of promo. Okay, he won that round of promo. Then CM Punk came back. Then Roman Reigns put CM down, put him through the table. Then CM come back, put Roman through and then CM drop the pipe bomb on him. He just murks him with the promo. Then Roman Reigns come back and debunks the promo. So this just been great. The build has been great. They do not need any celebrities to come in and muck it up. They don't need that. I think because of the Sika mention way back, what was that, the second or third promo they did on each other? Because of that, and then of course, the family, the bloodline, they're Zilla Fatu, who's still on the indies right now. He went live and said, "Bro, keep our family name out your mouth." Then the Usos keeping that. So then, of course, CM being CM, he gives the goofy half-ass apology. So I believe this will be a good rollout right here. So when he comes out, night 2, main event, the family, they walk him out. They're on both sides of him. He comes out. He got the lay on, the Uafala. Everybody acknowledge him. He comes out. Excuse me. And he comes out. They don't interfere. It's just to show the family strength. Like, okay, kick his ass for the fan. Right? So that's what I think would be a cool way to do that. So it was a lot of good. Liv and Valkyrie, their stuff ramped up as of late, especially Valkyrie shoved Liv into Perez, and they both had that cartoon ass knot on their head, like Bernie Mac used to talk about. Used to get, they got bust to the white meat, so that picked up Fatu, and you know what? So guys, hey, what y'all need to do before I move on? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it's your boy. Once again, on the Swivel _ podcast on YouTube, we're presenting the Pop. All weekend, we're going to talk wrestling. The Pop is episode 9. The pre-show to the big show tomorrow and Sunday. Stick with your boy. Holla at your gualas. So, all right. So, night 1, I'm going to go over this. We also going to cover it tomorrow when my broadcast bro come back, because we're going to get the collective on these two. Usos, LA Knight versus The Vision and I Show Speed. The Vision is Logan Paul and Austin Theory. We know that it's gonna be some shenanigans. Them Vision boys, they're the heel team. You know they're gonna cheat. They know they're gonna pull the brass knucks. You know they're gonna do, X, Y, and Z. I think it's gonna be a shocker. It's gonna be a surprise thrown in there. I believe. Now we know Braun Breaker was not cleared for Mania. But if y'all notice, nobody has been talking about Bronson Reed in a long time. I think he'd be cleared to do something. He gonna come out, trip somebody, chair shot somebody, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, Vision gonna get the dub. And of course, because what we just saw on Thursday, Cameron came out, Cameron got got manhandled. Jay put the pause on Cameron on his own show. Cameron might show. Matter of fact, he already said it. Cameron showing up. So it's gonna be something going on, and that's gonna be the first match. Cameron said he's gonna pull up, and definitely, I think Reed is gonna be laying off in the cut somewhere. Probably gonna be cleared enough to do something. Even if he's not cleared enough to wrestle, but at least you get cleared enough to interfere. I got the Vision winning that. Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. This is important. This is very important. I saw Jacob Fatu all over the place. Wait, real quick. What you say from a tricep tear? Well, my boy. All right, he got a tricep tear. CM Punk had a tricep tear. He was still doing stuff, but I digress. It's your pain tolerance. It's your pain tolerance. Nobody saying he gotta throw people around, give people suplexes, body slams. He could come out. He just interfere. He could trip some. You know how you do, trip somebody up. Woo woo. I get it's a tricep tear. People done, bro. Cody Rhodes wrestled a whole match with his pec torn off. So people can do what's good, General. What's good, my boy? Hey, we doing this pre-show. Friday leading to WrestleMania. Let me get back to it. Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre. It's important for Jacob because he took some time off. He had stepped away. He was off television for a little minute, dealing with some stuff. And remember, he was gonna be one of the next guys. I'm not saying he still can't be that guy, but here's the deal. While he was away, Trick Williams came up, Oba came up, Javon Evans came up. It's a lot of guys. Hey, Finn Balor, depending on how he's gonna be used, more that where he was on that totem pole, he slid down that pole, pause a little bit. So I know he's gonna, so Jacob get a good win against Drew McIntyre, and because obviously every like the Raw and the SmackDown after Mania is so important, and I see that. Yeah, and to your point, Drew McIntyre is gonna go off the film, the new like Highlander remake movie or something like that, but still just a great showing. And it'll be a good WrestleMania win because I know he's going to want to try to get back on this spot. Liv Morgan against the champ, Stephanie Valkyrie. Like I said before, I didn't like the build at first. I could have cared less. I ain't gonna lie, I could have cared less. 3 weeks ago? It got a little interesting. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Liv selling that bitch now. Liv was unhinged. She looked like she want to get her hands on her. Furniture move. I know she want to say, I'm still pretty, da-da-da. Nah, baby girl, you lumped up, baby. Her eyes are still black. that knot finally kind of that knot on her head finally smooth way. She looked like Martin Lawrence when Tommy Hearns put them hands on him on that episode of Martin. So get a little interesting, and I wonder. I know we got got a lot of Latino fans and whatnot, but it was a bit of a it was a little bit of lost in translation with Stephanie. She liked to cut a lot of her promos in Spanish. I'm like, God damn, wish you put some subtitles down there. I don't know what the hell she talking about, but we're here. I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna. I think Liv gonna win for a simple fact. Perez and Rodriguez, they're gonna jump in. They're gonna jump in sometime. That's her little sidekicks. The Judgment Day, they're gonna do some goofy shit. So got that. AJ Lee, like I said before, AJ Lee, she the women's Intercontinental Champion. Becky Lynch. Becky need to win it. So hot damn. So at least Becky win it. She the more entertaining woman to me. Put the belt back on Becky. At least she's entertaining. I really don't care for the freaking match at all. I really don't. At least Becky's entertaining. I mean, hey, what can I say? Now, this match here, a certain somebody got signed very recently. And she's going to take Nikki's spot with it's not going to be the Bella twins. It's going to be one Bella. The other girl, because Nikki, she still hadn't recovered from her ankle injury. So she's supposed to be replaced with Paige. Saraya is back. The Pale Screamer is back. That's what I call her. The Pale Screamer is back. So when somebody come back, when they come out, they get announced. That's gonna be a pop. Everybody gonna go crazy. You know that. Bayley, Valkyria, Flair, Alexa Bliss, and of course against the champs, Nia Jax and Lash Legend. I really like they put this together because these are the hottest tag teams. Hell, they got in the company because they pushed them women in the tag team better than they pushed the men in the tag team. So you got the hottest tag teams. You got the young girls, the experienced girls, women. So you all jumping at me on the comments talking about them being, the women. But no, but for real though. But you got the young, the up and coming, and experienced. Where you got Nia Jax, you got Flair, you got Bayley, you got Valkyria, got Lash, So man, this is gonna be I'm gonna look forward to this. This is gonna be a good one. I would like to see Nia and Lash retain, but I got a bit of a soft spot for Bayley and Valkyria, only because of Bayley, only because of her, because she's had a rough last year. Let's keep it a buck. She's really been a jobber. And this tag team has pushed her back into some wins. I know they cheated for each other the last couple of weeks. And now they find themselves in this tag team championship match at WrestleMania. You guys remember, she was supposed to have been in last year WrestleMania, but she got taken out backstage and replaced by Becky Lynch. Becky took her out. So now she's gonna get out there, and so I got a soft spot for her. Gunther, Seth Rollins, like I said before, I don't have a dog in that fight. That match was basically put together to save us. Hell, I'm seeing people online in the comments saying, "Damn, yo, y'all could, you could have put somebody else in that spot. But Seth Rollins just coming back from his injury, Gunther being a great heel right now. They just basically making that thing work. That's all they're doing. They're making that thing work. And Gunther in a Mania match, yo, let's make it work. I don't really care don't have a dog in the fight, but I know it's gonna be a good match. And night one main event is Cody Rhodes, the champ, versus Randy Orton. Don't MAGA this shit up. You heard what I said. Don't make it a MAGA mess. I don't want to see Jelly Roll out there. I don't want to see Pat McAfee out there. I know Cody, he trashed Pat McAfee's studio. He fucked it up and this, that, and the third. Randy don't need no help. Cody don't need no help. I'm going to say this. Randy should win. Randy should be 15 times. It's a legacy match. I'm telling you, going into this match, Randy going to get the cheers. Cody going to get the boos. And another thing, too, it's time for Cody to hit a little bit of that reset button. Like I said, the Raw and SmackDown after Mania is kind of like, okay, not like a reset, but like, okay, new season start. Cody need to go to the drawing board a little bit. Because Cody Rhodes just kind of gone stale. Cody Rhodes, bro, Cody Rhodes going out lame. Just call it what it is. Going out lame because the storylines are flat. A heel turn is in order. Bullet Club Cody is in order. If you guys notice, his last couple promos have been really angry promos. It's like some real frustration, possibly like a work shoot kind of promo. If you guys know the term. So a heel turn would be great. Randy would be great. Pat McAfee keeps alluding to him changing the industry. No, saving wrestling. That's what he said. Saving the business. I want to make a quote. Saving the business. Didn't it look, I want you guys to look real hard, pause, at the last Roman Reigns promo when he was in the truck. Didn't that kind of look like Randy Orton sitting shotgun? Kind of look like the side, Randy got them ears. So it kind of looked like Randy kind of, I think hey, I ain't gonna, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I think some stuff going on in Pat McAfee. He just the ESPN pawn piece to try to push to casual fans. But I think something else, and I hope something else is really brewing, because Randy is killing it. You can tell Randy is just like coasting, like I don't want to say coasting that because it's not, because I don't want to sound like lazy, but like he hit like a level right now. He's like in a zone right now. That's why I'm saying they didn't need to do all this. It was that match was gonna freaking sell. So before I go into night 2, remember, episode 9, this is The Pop. On the Swivel podcast presents The Pop. I'm Scott Michael Talks. I'm riding dolo today. But we're going to cover wrestling all weekend. My broadcast bro, he going to be back to rock out with me the rest of the weekend. We're going to talk about WrestleMania, all wrestling this weekend. We're gonna come back to some of these topics also, because we're gonna get some of these topics. We're gonna have some new ones, obviously, because I know my bro Infinite Rock, I Rock, got some different perspectives on a lot of this stuff too. So hey, keep it tuned with us. Tap in all weekend with your boys, man. We're gonna have that good shit, man. Hit that like button when you watch. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hey, let us know what you want to know. Let us know what you want to hear from us. That's what we're here for. Best barbershop talking sports and viral news. Night 2 over Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, great booking. Because one thing that me and iRock go back and forth about is casual fans. So if you start off with this guy right here, these two monsters, you know what I call them? I call them Dragon Ball Z Broly and Dragon Ball Super Broly. Old school Broly, new Broly. And this is gonna be on ESPN. That's gonna lead, and then you go over to the app, and then you watch the PLE. Perfect way, because this guy is a star. This is why in the past, unfortunately, you had wrestlers in the past that self-medicated. You had wrestlers in the past that are now, unfortunately, some of them are no longer here with nobody. They're gone on because they knew the importance of, you can't, this ache, this hurt, my knee. Now, you sit out for a few months, this will happen. These boys out here hungry. They trying to eat. And Obafemi eating. That's why I said about you the werewolf, the Samoan werewolf. You said, hey, you done fell down that slot a little bit, down that totem pole a few slots. Braun Breaker, I get it. The hernia thing. I get it. You couldn't help that. But bro, you falling down that totem pole a little bit. Hey, yo, they're not waiting for you. This train keeps moving. They're not waiting for you. In the world, that free hour, they're going to see Obafemi. They're going to see that aura. They're going to hear that pop to lead off night 2. That pop, you're going to hear that Brock Lesnar pop. I'm telling you, this Oba pop about to be crazy. The ruler, Obafemi. Man, he going to come down that bit. I'm trying to tell you. The ESPN audience, the casual audience, they're going to be fans of this guy. And throughout the week, I'm watching all the wrestlers that coming on First Take, and I'm seeing them on different platforms. The one name everybody keeps saying, Obafemi. And I'm going to tell you, maybe it's a little foreshadowing, but you know how when they do shit right, it's never a mistake. See, this morning on First Take, Roman Reigns, he co-signed. Roman Reigns gave a little piece of what he said, yo, they asked him like a future main event type. He said, paraphrasing, basically, me and Oba. Basically, that's what he said. So, after Mania, I don't give a damn, depending on Punk win, Roman win, whoever, Randy win, whoever, you got to put him as the guy. Obviously, he's a Raw guy. So, whether it's CM Punk or Roman Reigns, y'all gonna really sit on this? Y'all gonna make him wait? I mean, what we doing here? He should beat Brock Lesnar in the Raw after Mania. What are we waiting on? I mean, what, you gonna throw a couple bodies his way? You're gonna throw a couple bodies his way for him to throw around for a few more weeks? What are we doing here? Thank you. Great point right there, champion. Thank you. Hey, everybody who's come through the chat, thank you guys. You're damn right. They didn't wait for Brock. Brock came out there. They put that belt on him in short order. Randy Orton is the youngest champion. They didn't wait. Vince McMahon didn't wait. When he saw it, even if they weren't quite ready for it. Because Oba, bro, and here is shit. I mean, one thing about him, he's very honest. I've heard him in different interviews. He said, bro, and everybody who knows, who watch wrestling, he only been in this thing 3 years. Everybody know he's a track and field shot put out of Alabama. He only been on television for 3 years, doing from NXT to getting called up to the main roster. He's still green. But when you got this, you don't even wait. You don't even wait. You don't even freaking wait. What you gonna do? Throw a couple bodies at him for the next few weeks? Nah. And I'm telling you, Roman Reigns said that this morning on First Take for a reason. He said that on First Take for a reason. He already co-signed it. Me and Brock. I mean, me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Me and Obafemi. He said that on live television. I'm telling you, watch out for that. What you say, champ? He should have been on the field. Oh, Nick Saban. Hey, that's a bit. Well, you got to think though. Maybe he didn't come up watching or playing football like that, man. He from Nigeria. He from over. Yeah, over in Africa, they play a different type of football. They play the football that you kick in the net. Over in Africa, they don't play They don't play our football like that. So you got to think like that. He grew up watching soccer or football. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on. I see ladder match. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Javon Evans need to win this thing. Bouncy OG. I ain't gonna. I look. No disrespect to the reigning champ Penta. No disrespect to JD, his fat head. No disrespect to Dragon Lee. No disrespect to the legend Rey Mysterio. No disrespect. Well, a little disrespect to Rusev. I don't even know what he's doing. And Javon, man, put the IC belt on that dude, man. Huge baby face. Come on, bro. What y'all even doing? Which is yeah, you're right about the Nigerian Nightmare. I remember Christian Okoye until who was that? Atwater laid him out on Monday Night Football. He didn't play football too. He was out after Atwater laid his ass out on Monday night. That Nigerian Nightmare just turned to a regular old Nigerian. He went back. That was rap for him. Look, man, hey, cool out, man. Come on, man. Man, you in the comments tripping, but Jade Cargill defends her women's championship against Rhea Ripley. I hope they have chemistry. All right, I'm gonna get serious. I hope they have chemistry. And I've said this. Me and I rock on previous episodes. As a singles wrestler, really the best couple matches I've seen Jade Cargill since he's been in WWE was against Trish Stratus. I'm sorry, Tiffany Stratton. I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my bad. Tiffy time. She still moves too robotic. It's like, how can I put it? It's like it should flow. It should be natural. Like if I'm dribbling the basketball down the court, it shouldn't look like one of those instructional videos. Boom, 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 chest pass, boom, boom, boom. When you shoot the shot, make sure your elbows are in. It should not look like an instructional video. She wrestles like an instruction video. Oh, here's how you hip toss. Boom. Here's how you kick. Here's how you. It doesn't move. It just doesn't flow. It's like watch her. It's like just. Oh man. I know Rhea Ripley. Let's keep it about. Rhea gonna call this thing. I don't know Rhea gonna make this thing make her look like $1,000,000 because Rhea Ripley just freaking awesome. I got Rhea Ripley winning this. She's gonna have to overcome Jay Cargill's baddies or whatever. What's her name? B-Fab and the other girl. They threw, and it's weird. Like they just threw them on Jay Cargill like out of nowhere because she also had that type of situation when she was in AEW. She had her baddies in AEW. I guess she needs her baddies now. Okay, whatever, cool. I know they're gonna cheat for her, right? But Rhea Ripley, I believe she's gonna get the win. Sami Zayn, the U.S. champion, versus Trick Williams, Lemon Pepper, Stepper. Carmelo Hayes should have been in this match. This should have been a triple threat match. Carmelo Hayes was working like a dog. Carmelo Hayes was carrying this belt until what, 3 weeks ago? They said, "Oh, you're done." Boom. To a month ago, boom. All right, boom. Sami Zayn, make him a heel, make kind of whiny, and then throw him at Trick Williams. Trick Williams gonna win this match. It's like they use Sami Zayn as like a placeholder, like a bridge quarterback, like NFL terms, like okay, we're gonna kind of tank and try to get a high draft pick and get a great young quarterback out of the draft, but we just need a guy we need a Jacoby Brissett this year. We need a Kirk Cousins this year. That's how they treat it, bro. They literally could have just kept the thing on Carmelo Hayes, bro. They had this man like a workhorse. This dude was defending the thing every week, the U.S. belt every week on SmackDown, and then boom, he gets beat by Sami Zayn, which nobody liked, which made him actually be even hated more, only to just be a placeholder for Lemon Pepper Stepper time. That will, oh man, he gonna talk cash shit too. Watch next week, SmackDown after Mania. He gonna talk cash shit. So now, Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, the Demon, is gonna be back against Dom. Dom done ran to the general manager. He's scared of that. I heard somebody say some. I watch a lot of wrestling, other platforms and stuff like that. I love wrestling. I watch different things. I read the comments, and a lot of people saying this should be a squash match. I don't agree. I just don't think it does not need to be a long match. This doesn't need to be a 20-minute match, but it doesn't need to be a squash match either. Because Finn Balor needs to win. Finn Balor needs to put an end to the Judgment Day connection. This would be his final get back. This would be his final, all right, it's done. I got my lick back. Because JD Madonna, he don't matter. JD Madonna is they crash test dummy. He need to finish it off with this. Tell Liv Morgan to kiss his ass. Go, because they did something, because Finn Balor was a champion years ago for like 2 seconds. At the top of the year, he wrestled CM Punk twice for the heavyweight championship. Both matches were great. Both matches, especially that first one overseas, especially the first one. The second was good too, but that first one, they really killed it, that first one. That showed that Finn Balor can be in the main event picture. The WWE Universe spoke for it. Y'all say y'all listen to your customers. I get, you got to do what's great for the bottom line. But if you listen to your fan base, they was digging Finn Balor in that spot. So you remove yourself from the Judgment Day finally. Cut the cord there. Now you gotta step the game up higher. See, people who know, they know. Prince David, Bullet Club, people who know about him, right? This is a bad boy. So he gonna have to step it up a level. And once again, that totem pole, rungs in that totem pole. So Triple H, the people over in TKO that's pulling the strings, hey, who's gonna make me some money? So, hey, God, this is it. Finn Balor, this is it. Obafemi, this is it. Trick Williams, this is it. Simone Werewolf, my boy Jacob, you're gonna get your spot back. This is it. Whenever Braun Breaker get back from the hernia, bro, whenever you get back, you're gonna have to get your spot back too, my boy. There's it. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Main event night 2, CM Punk defends the heavyweight championship belt. Roman Reigns. I don't have a favorite. I think either one who come out of this, they're gonna kill it regardless. as I said before about the build, no interference. All right. I want to see the bloodline usher Roman down to the ring because of how the promos went and seeing Punk talking so much shit about Roman Reigns' family, about Sika, his dad, the comments he made about dad. I want to say that y'all probably gonna kick me off the app. Some if I talk about what he said. So Samoans repping. I want to see that, a great match. I'm not saying that now. Here's the thing. I don't want to see the Samoan interference, but I know there's going to be some freaking thing the end of WrestleMania, because CM Punk also popped off on Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, calling Pat McAfee, and telling him, "You in my business. You don't tell me how to sell tickets and put butts in seats." When you had Pat McAfee acting like he was a car salesman, talking about we're gonna slash 25% off prices night one. So hold your horses, Pat. Stay in your lane at ESPN or do color commentary whenever they call your number to come over here. Cool. Got that working. So if he does something like that, it's speculation that in that truck, it was Randy Orton sitting in the front seat. Then I still say maybe they hold on to the fact that when Randy Orton said, when he was on the phone the first time, he was saying he's contacting someone of wrestling royalty, right? So maybe the royalty was Roman Reigns. Maybe it's a click up right there. Something gonna happen. Or maybe CM Punk got the cards up his sleeve. I mean, he's supposed to kind of switch, kind of been the heel in this whole thing a little bit, even though he came in as the baby face. So point being, I think it's gonna be surprise. Like I said, the surprise could easily come from CM Punk's side of it. But I think some shenanigans. I'm gonna call them shenanigans. I think some wild shit gonna happen though, for real. I think some wild shit gonna happen. I can't wait to see it. Both nights got good matches to end the nights. I just hope that night one, Pat McAfee just stays the hell out of it. Because I don't want to see if he jumps into it, then Jelly Roll gonna jump into it. Just have, but I know it's gonna happen. I just would like to just see Cody, Randy, RKO his ass, get the belt, 15-time champion. That's what I see. Night two, CM, Roman. I don't really have a favorite in it, but hell, if Roman gets it, Roman say, "Oba, hey, I wouldn't mind you take a shot at the champ." That's what he said. Not in so many words. That's what he said. Oh man, but definitely, dog. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be. I see. If this was a hand of spades, playing spade, you say, I got 6 in a possible. It's gonna be some duds in this bit. Honestly, right off the rip, night one, Usos, LA Knight, Vision, iShow Speed. That's gonna be the celeb match. Ain't nothing but a bunch of YouTubers. That match gonna be kind of, iShow, Cameron. That could be a little something. That's like the kickoff night one, to kick off WrestleMania. Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh wow, it's him and him and him. That's gonna be. That's just good. Like I said, that's gonna be celebrity driven. That's gonna be podcasters and shit like that. AJ Lee, Becky, they better have a banger. They better have a freaking classic. Or that's gonna be whack. Gunther Seth is gonna be a good match. It's just no build up. They're gonna be wrestling. Hey, I mean that's what we came to see. It's not gonna be a whack match. They're just gonna be wrestling. They just created drama out of nowhere. But it's gonna be a great match though. Night 2. The ladder match, I just want to see Javon win it. Though. Look, I know I'm gonna get killed for this. I don't give a shit about Penta. I don't give a fuck about JD. Rusev, Rusev, like he just like a big muscle, just walk around like he has no personality. Rey Mysterio, I look for Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. Sorry, Dragon Lee. Javon, yeah, it's a ladder match. It's gonna get a lot. I'm gonna say this because it's a ladder match. You're gonna get a lot of the oohs and the ahs and the whole shit and all the chants because somebody gonna get hit with a ladder. Somebody gonna flip off the ladder. Somebody gonna dance off the ladder and that off the ladder that I've basically have seen for freaking 30 years. Since I've seen the very first ladder match at WrestleMania 10, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon, all the TLC matches during the Attitude and Aggression era, I've seen the ladder match 1,000 times in the last freaking 30 years. Ladder match is fucking ladder match. Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, I think that can go either way. Rhea gonna have to carry that one. Like I said, so what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Out of 13 matches, I got a couple maybes. I got a couple maybes in that thing, and I got a couple maybes. I got a couple that look like they ain't gonna be shit. Got Sami Zayn a Trick. I think Trick is gonna take him out. It's gonna be alright. Jay Cargill, depending on if Rhea Jake gonna work well. I think I slick think that's gonna be a stinker anyway. I got a couple that gonna be alright. Couple, AJ, like I said, AJ Lee Beck. I ain't trying to see that shit. Yeah, that's gonna. It might surprise me. Yeah. Anyway, so that's night 1, night 2, man. Once again, I'm Scott Michael Talks. On the Swivel Podcast presents The Pop. This is episode 9. This is the pre-show. Tomorrow, day 1, night 1, man. We're gonna go over any developing news because we got SmackDown tonight. Matter of fact, Julia gonna put up her women's U.S. championship, against Tiffy Time tonight. So it could be a title change going into WrestleMania. A lot of people, like I said, think Tiffany Stratton should have been in WrestleMania like she was last year. So we're gonna see some stuff tonight. Obviously, as news come up, we're gonna hit our desk. We're gonna update and talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about some more pre-show stuff. My boy DJ I Rock, he's gonna be on tomorrow, so you're gonna hear how he feels about some of the things that I just went about talking about. Prediction of the matches. We're gonna talk about that some more in depth, so you get the back and forth. Because y'all love to see us argue. Because one thing about this, we're gonna argue. We're gonna argue about some wrestling. So once again, episode 9, the pop. Thank you so much. I'm Scott Michael Talks. On the Swivel Podcast presents The Pop, episode 9. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you tell everybody so they can dig the content. When you watch, hit that like so we go in the algorithm. As we always say at The Pop, when you're over, you're over. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. You see us tomorrow.